Oh, you're live. Hello back, everyone. Welcome back to the last episode of this season 11. This is episode 10. We have returning with us from previous seasons an actual filmmaker, an actual animation lover, podcaster, YouTuber, you name it, he's done it. Mr. Conrado Falco. How are you, sir?
Hey, nice to be here. Nice to
Oh,
be
it's nice.
back. I think did was I here last season? I think I skipped last season, right? We couldn't make it work, but I've been here not that long ago,
You
maybe
were
a
either
couple
here last
seasons
season or
ago.
the season before. I can't remember.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
And I
one of the
was
two.
just telling you before we started that I feel like the older I get, the worse I get at this at keeping up with animation. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be closing out the season. Um, yeah, I hear someone did get to the million.
Someone did get to the million, so they will
Who?
not be around too. So basically, you're just planning to get to the million as well, so you can win another gift card as well.
All right.
So
I'm playing for the million, which is, a little bit, I think it's that's aiming high for me. But I
exactly.
think that just like for my honor, let's see how far I can get into it. Who won the million?
You'll have to watch the
Oh, I
episodes to
have to
find
see. It
out.
hasn't
Yes,
come out yet. Okay,
yes,
great,
hasn't
great,
come out
great.
yet. So yeah,
Great.
I'm recording these a little bit in advance, so soon they'll
That's
see.
great.
Yeah,
All
I'll tell
right.
you.
So I'm looking forward to seeing who it'll be.
Yeah, me too. And for everyone else who is unfamiliar with you or they haven't seen your previous episodes, can you
Mhm.
introduce yourself and what your relationship to animation is?
Oh yeah, sure. So I love animation since I was a kid. I'm kind of like changing lines of work at the moment, but in the past, I hosted a podcast with fellow animation lover Rachel Wagner, which was called the Criterion Project, and
And she's been
there,
on the
which
show multiple times too.
oh, I'm sure she's a great animation fan. She's been here. Yeah, we covered movies from the Criterion collection and the Criterion channel, so not necessarily animation always, but we did end up doing a lot of shows about episodes about animated movies because both of us love animation. So we covered what did we do? I think we covered a town called Panic and Kirikou and the Sorceress, and those kind of international Paprika. We also did
Paprika,
the
okay.
the Satoshi Kon movies. So a lot of those. I also have a web series that had two seasons around 2020 to 2022. It's called Wormholes, and that's still on YouTube. If you search Wormholes, the series, it's like a sci-fi sitcom, um, about people who have a wormhole in their closet, and shenanigans ensue. So
Shenanigans
that's
occur.
still available. And yeah, it's a bit of a throwback. I was watching recently, rewatching the 90s version of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Okay.
And I realized there's a lot of parallels to our show. I think we were influenced by that from when we were kids. There's the
Nice.
closet that like with the lights and there's a talking cat in Sabrina. We have a
Yeah.
talking dog. So there's a lot going on there. So if you like that show when you were young, you can check out Wormholes. I think you'll have a good time.
Nice, nice. And for anyone else who's new to this is a 12 question multiple choice game show about anything remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Conrado keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. And once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game. He leaves with last number of points for last safe haven. He has three lifelines to help him 50-50. Gets rid of two wrong answers. A phone or friend if he chooses. He can call someone for help or an ask the expert. This season, our expert is Mr. Eli Sansa. He's been on the game show multiple times and he's been an expert as well previously. And he's won the game show before. So I've asked him all these questions so Conrado can see how he answers, decide if he wants to go with that or not. And if he gets Conrado gets to 32,000 points, he'll get the fourth lifeline, which is a double dip, which gives him two chances of answering the question. And like you said, there is no round two because we already have a millionaire. So basically, you're trying to get to the million or else. So, Conrado, are you ready to play the
Mhm.
millionaire game?
I am ready. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going to share my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
Hmm.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, and this is your lateral points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what. Doesn't really matter in this game since you're just trying to get to the million. But let's
All right.
everyone, he's
Here
Eli
we go. Here
Sansa.
we go.
Check out his blog, Entertainment Junkie blog at ejunkie.com. Conrado's already read this, so let's start the game. 500 points. Conrado, which animated Disney
Wait.
canon film
Sorry,
featured?
sorry. I
Sorry,
think it lagged for me, so I'm still seeing the latter points, not the question.
where you seeing the expert yet?
No. Oh,
Let
now I
me.
see the expert. Now I see
Okay.
the expert.
Do you see the 500 points page now?
I think now I see it. Yep, it's coming up.
Okay. I think we're caught up now. Do you see the first question?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
Which animated Disney canon film features a cursed character who must find love before the last petal falls from an enchanted rose? Is this Winnie the Pooh,
Hmm.
The Great Mouse Detective, Dinosaur, or Beauty and the Beast?
Um, okay, I do know this question. Beauty and the Beast is answer D, is that
Yes.
right? Okay, then I'm gonna.
Hold on, I've lost you for ears. I lost your audio for a second. I wonder if this is it, internet connection problems. Um, Give me 1 second.
Should I try changing my connection? Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's on my end. Let's say something.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think we're back. I think we're good now.
Mhm.
So yeah, sorry. You cut off
Okay.
when you said Beauty and the Beast. You asked me if it was D. I said
Right.
yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I was saying that I was the answers were coming up slowly for me. We had a lag, so that's why I couldn't tell which letter
Okay,
it
okay.
was. But now I can. I see everything. So my answer is Beauty and the Beast. D.
Another. Now's the final. So you say final answer. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
So take your time to say that because once you say that, I have to go with it. But I think you know your answer is correct. Good job. Beauty and the
Okay,
Beast, my favorite Disney movie of all time.
that's a great one,
This
definitely.
is a great one. I think Rachel likes it a lot too. What's your favorite
Oh yeah.
animated Disney movie?
What a question. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Lion King. That's been my favorite
That's a
because
good
it's
one.
like the first movie I saw in the movie theater too.
Hmm.
So I've always loved Lion King. I love Pinocchio, and Dumbo as well. I
I
love
love Dumbo.
101 Dalmatians is really cool
Yeah,
too. I feel like as an adult, I really appreciate the style of animation in that one.
that's a
Oh, and
fun one
Sleeping
too.
Beauty. I saw Sleeping Beauty at the movie theater a couple years ago. That was great. If
Um,
you ever have the opportunity to see that in a big screen, it's really worth it because it's really, really beautiful and really impressive. So I
and I'm sure
definitely
the
recommend it.
widescreen helps a lot with
Oh,
like
it's
the
incredible.
backgrounds and all
Yeah,
that.
it's really incredible.
Awesome. Well, yeah, heard that. People go check out some Beauty in the theaters if you can. All
Yeah.
right, Conrado, next one, 1,000 points. I have to remind you if you get it wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think that's going to happen, but just have to remind you.
Let's see.
1,000
Let's
points.
see.
Which animated DreamWorks animation film had a live action remake in 2025? Was it
Mhm.
Shrek, Madagascar, Croods, or How to Train Your Dragon?
Okay, I haven't seen this remake, but I do know that there was a How to Train Your Dragon movie, so I'm gonna go with that. With D, How to Train Your Dragon, final answer.
How to Train Your Dragon. Your answer is correct. Good job. You have 1,000 points no matter what. For me, it's
Great.
like I'm so sick of Disney doing live action remakes of the animated films, and now like DreamWorks getting
And now
into it
they're
now.
starting. I know.
And I think this one made a good. I don't think it made like a ton, like $1 billion, but it made a good ton of money. So that means
Yeah.
they're gonna keep doing. I'm sure we'll
Mm.
see a live action Shrek and a live action Madagascar
Wow, live
sometime.
action Shrek will really be something. Man, okay.
They might as well just make the Shrek the musical movie at that point. But
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that wouldn't be that bad. I remember the musical was pretty good, so
yeah, I wouldn't
maybe
mind
there's
a
something.
film of adaptation of the musical. That'd be interesting.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right, Conrado, you're doing amazing. Let's give you a 2,000.
All right.
Which bugs feature in the title of an animated Studio Ghibli film? Is it
Mm.
fireflies, mosquitoes, dragonflies, or ladybugs? And again, I'm talking about the English language titles of the animated
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli films.
Yeah. When I read the question, I got a little worried. I was like, what bugs are in the, but then I saw the options and it came back to me. So I do know there's the movie Grave of the Fireflies. So that would be answer A, and that will be my final answer.
I can't scare you too much with the 2,000 point question. Your answer is correct. Imagine if it was like a million-point question, I'll be asking about the Japanese titles or something.
Oh yeah, well,
Great. Have you seen Grave of the Fireflies?
I haven't seen it in a long time. It's a sad movie. I remember feeling like I know a lot of people really love it and think it's, and it's very moving, but at the same time, it was a lot when I last watched, but I should give it another shot, and see what it feels like because it's been probably like 10 years or so since I saw it.
I also didn't see it for a long time, but I I didn't enjoy it, and I don't know if it's because I saw the English dub, and I don't know if that affected
Mm,
it. But yeah, this is like on my list of films that everyone else loves, but I don't.
yeah,
But
yeah,
again, like you said, maybe I need to see it again, or maybe I need to see the Japanese version. I don't know, but it didn't
yeah.
really stick with me.
It's been definitely for me. It's been long enough that I think maybe my experience will be quite different this time around. But I'll let you know if I get around to it.
No worries. Conrado, you did amazing. Still have all your lifelines. 5,000 points. Let's go.
All right.
What is Curious George's owner known as in the animated 2006 film Curious George? The man with the yellow hat, the man with the blue hat, the man with the red hat, or the man with the green hat?
All right. Okay. I did not grow up with Curious George. I have very little knowledge of who he is, other than he's a monkey, I think, or maybe a chimp, and he hangs out with a man who's dressed in all yellow. So I assume that the answer is the man with the yellow hat, A, and that's going to be my final answer.
You didn't see it, but the guy dressed in yellow must be Yellow Hat. Your answer is correct. Good job.
Okay, great. And
I
he
grew up.
is,
Sorry, go ahead.
who does his voice in the movie? I remember it being someone kind of famous.
I think it was Will Ferrell, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds right.
I did
Oh,
grow
look
up
at
with the
him.
book. Yeah, I did grow up
He's
with the
very
books.
cute, Curious George, I will say that.
He is, yeah, and like I don't think it's defined if he's a monkey or an ape or a chimp or well,
Hmm.
he doesn't have a tail, but I don't know. I don't know what he's supposed to
Oh,
be.
so he must be some sort of chimp then if he doesn't have a tail. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did grow up with the books. I did read them growing up, and
Hmm.
and then I saw they made like animated versions of it, like in the
Mm,
80s or 90s. I saw that. Then the movie came out, and I
yeah.
enjoyed it. And then they
Have
made a PBS
they
show.
did they do a live action Curious George? That would be
Don't
fun.
don't give them ideas.
No? I feel like that could be cute, like the Paddington or something, no?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, they haven't done live action Curious George yet to the best of my knowledge, but someone's gonna be watching this. No, actually, I take it back. No one's watching this. But if someone did watch this, they'll get an idea from from you there.
I'm sure it's already in the works. You know that
Yeah,
anything that already exists is already being, how can we
in the
make
work.
money out of this? Live action version,
Live action, there we go. Live
yeah.
action Aristocats got canceled, but
Well, maybe Curious George will take their spot.
oh boy.
All
Okay, Conrado, you're doing amazing. Let's keep going. 10,000 points.
right.
Who is the voice of Ebenezer Scrooge in the motion capture 2009 Disney film A Christmas Carol, directed by Robert
Mm.
Zemeckis? Was it Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell? Hey, we just talked about him. Steve Carell or Mike Myers?
All right. This Christmas Carol is, with apologies to Mr. Zemeckis, it's one of the most, you know, ugly looking films that I've ever seen. Like it's really nightmare fuel for me personally. But I do know that the Ebenezer Scrooge and I think a lot of other characters were played by. I wasn't sure if it was Jim Carrey or Tom Hanks, but I think Tom Hanks did Polar Express since he's not one of the options. So I'm gonna go with Jim Carrey A as my final answer.
Jim Carrey, A, final answer. Your answer is correct. Good job. Yeah, Tom Hanks was in Polar Express. Yeah,
Right. That makes,
it
yeah.
I don't know, like,
Look at
yeah,
that. I mean, that speaks for itself.
imagine seeing that on the big screen. Like, I guess it's ugly, but like, I don't know, it's not as ugly as like Mars Needs Moms, for example. I think that one's like really
Oh, I
creepy.
never saw that one. I never saw that one. But this is just like it's just a kind of animation that really, gives me the goosebumps.
Yeah, you're right. He did do multiple roles. He did this, and I think he did all the ghosts, if I'm not mistaken, Christmas past,
Oh,
present,
really?
and future. I can't
Hmm.
remember for sure. It's been a while since I see that since I've seen this version because there's like there's a bajillion versions of A Christmas Carol. So
Yeah, yeah.
this one has been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, Jim Carrey. I don't remember how I felt about this version, if I liked it or I didn't. Again, it's I have to rewatch it.
I remember very little of it too.
Mm.
Um,
Anyway, you remembered enough to get it right, so that's good. Let's
yeah,
keep going.
yeah.
20,000 points, Conrado.
Okay, here we go.
Which of the following isn't one of the main character appliances who travels with the toaster to find their master in the animated 1987 film The Brave Little Toaster? Which isn't one of the
Okay.
appliances? Is it a radio,
Hmm.
a desk lamp, a vacuum, or an iron?
Okay. You have. Uh, this is one of my blind spots. I've heard of the Brave Little Toaster. I don't know him. I don't know anything about his friends or these appliances. So I'm definitely going to use a lifeline here. And I think I have the feeling that Eli Sansa would definitely know this. So I'm going to go with the expert and see what he says.
Okay, using your first lifeline, that's what he's there for you. I asked Eli this, and he told me 100% sure the answer is D, iron.
Okay, well, if he's 100% sure, I'm 100% sure. I'm gonna go with D, Aaron, as my final answer.
You didn't know, you went to the Eli, he said 100% sure iron. Is this right? Your answer is wrong. No, I'm kidding, it's correct.
Oh, Eli, I was about to curse Eli's name. Oh, there they are. They're the
Yeah,
appliances.
they're the main appliances. So the burial toaster, you had a desk lamp friend, I think called
Uh-huh.
Lampy, a radio called Radio. The vacuum was named Kirby, and there was an electric blanket, I think named Blanky. It's a very
Oh,
interesting movie. I watched this a lot growing up, and they had like two sequels that went direct to video. But
uh-huh.
I would recommend giving it a shot. It's an
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
movie,
Okay,
and
okay.
it's based on like a small novella, or it might
Mm-hmm.
even be a full-length novel. I can't remember by Thomas Dish. It's worth reading as well, I think.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, an iron was not one of the main five of the quintet there. So good job.
Okay.
Conrado, next one,
All
32,000.
right.
If you get it right, you'll have that no matter what, and you'll get the other lifeline, the double dip. So let's see,
Okay.
32,000 points.
I'm
Which
excited for that.
sport features heavily in the stop motion animated 2018 Aardman Animations film Early Man? Is it soccer, cricket, tennis, or rugby?
Okay, I know this one because I did go to see Early Man when that came out, and I was surprised because none of the promotional materials, at least here in the US, mentioned anything about this sport. That is a huge part of the movie. The movie is really a sports movie, and they hadn't. So I was shocked when I watched it. This is also my favorite sport. So the answer is A, soccer, and that's my final answer for this one.
You saw this one? Is your memory correct? Your answer is correct. Good job. You have 32,000 no matter
Great.
what, and you have the double dip. No, you're right. Like none of the promotion in America mentioned anything about soccer. Like you didn't think it was a sports movie at all until you saw the movie.
That's right, not at all. I guess because they assumed Americans don't care about soccer.
Yeah,
Um,
like I was gonna call it football, but then I figured that would cause confusion, so I just called it soccer as a
yeah,
choice.
yeah.
But yeah, I saw this one too. I don't think I loved it, but I don't think it was like bad either. I think it was like in the middle for me.
I remember it being kind of funny.
Hmm.
As always with Aardman, they had some pretty funny gags in it, but maybe I should give it another shot. The World Cup is coming to America next
Oh,
year,
yeah, you're right.
and I'm a big soccer fan, so maybe I'll catch up, watch some soccer movies, including Early Man.
That'd be
Seems
good.
like
Do
a
a little
fun one.
soccer movie marathon
Yeah,
until throw
yeah.
in Bend It Like Beckham there or somewhere or goal.
Right, yeah, Bended like Beckham. That's a good one. Yeah.
I feel this movie's got forgotten. Like I don't think anyone even mentions Early Man anymore for anything.
No,
So,
not really.
sadly. All right, Conrado, you're five away from the million, and you have the double dip lifelines. So you still have three lifelines: 50-50, another expert, and the double
All
dip. So
right.
let's go. 64. Who was the voice of Unicron, a planet-sized transformer in the animated 1986 film The Transformers: The Movie? Was it Orson
Okay.
Welles, Gregory Peck, Laurence Olivier, or Vincent Price?
Okay. I've never seen this movie, but I do know that Orson Welles played a role in the Transformers movie in the 80s. I have to assume, you would be, real nefarious if you had two famous actors who did voices at this as the options. And I also don't think that the Transformers movie would have cast two actors of this caliber for the same movie. So I think I'm just gonna go for it and say Orson Welles A as my final answer.
The question is how nefarious can I be? Your
Yeah,
answer
exactly. That's a
is
real question.
I'm not that nefarious. Good job. Your answer's correct.
All right.
Yeah, this was Orson Welles' last film role. It's always interesting. Orson Welles always wanted to do an animated film, like his whole life,
Hmm.
or at least a lot of his life, he wanted to do one. So he was happy he was excited to get this chance. But then at the end of it, he's like, when he had to describe what this movie was, he was like, it's just a bunch of toys battling another bunch of toys, which isn't
Well,
incorrect. But I mean,
yeah.
But I just felt bad that he never got the chance. Well, like Gregory Peck was another option that I put. Then he was someone who he was always fascinated with Disney animation. Like
That's right.
when he was on the head of the board, he was trying to push for the Jungle Book to get a Best Picture nomination, but no one wanted to go with that because said, "Oh, it's animation. It's not a
Yeah,
real
that's
movie."
right. I heard about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he was another good animation
Hmm.
like lover. They actually, from what I remember, they were originally going to get him to voice a character in Pocahontas. Like he was going to be like a, I think he was going to voice the river or something. But then he told
Oh,
them that Pocahontas should have a more of a grandmotherly type of a character, and then they got the willow tree instead. But
wow.
that'd been cool to
Okay.
hear. I want to hear Gregory Peck in an animated movie.
Yeah. Wow. It's surprising he never did any voice for Disney, given how
Uh,
much he liked that stuff. Well,
Yeah, surprised. He almost got Pocahontas, but that then they
well,
changed. They went a different way. But anyway, Conrado, you're amazing. I like the. You still have your lifelines. Let's get to them. Let's go further. 125,000.
all right.
The first animated Christmas special produced specifically for television featured which character? Was it Charlie Brown,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Magoo, The Grinch, or Yogi Bear? The first animated Christmas special produced specifically for television.
Okay. Um, I know it's not the Grinch because that came after Charlie Brown Christmas. And I know that there is a Mr. Magoo Christmas Carol that came out pretty early. So I think it's either Charlie Brown or Mr. Magoo, and I think I'm gonna do double dip so that I can, you know, or should I do a 50-50?
It's up to you.
Um,
A double dip means you tell me the answer and you get it
and
wrong,
then
you
if
get
it's
another
wrong,
chance. But
uh-huh.
if that one's still wrong, then you lose.
So it's kind of it's very similar to
It's
50-50
very
then, I
similar, yeah.
guess. Well, for
Hmm.
this one, I think I'm gonna go double dip.
Okay, we can use double dip, so we lock that in. What's the first answer you're giving me?
My first instinct was Charlie Brown's, but since I have the double dip, I want to say Mr. Magoo first, just to see if that hunch had anything to it. So I'm gonna say first Mr. Magoo B as my final answer, but my final, but not completely
Your
final
final for the
answer.
first choice, yes, good job.
Yeah.
So you're using double dip, you're between Charlie Brown and Mr. Magoo. Go give me Mr. Magoo first. Is that correct?
Hmm.
Your answer is actually correct. Good job.
Whoa! Wow! I'm
Was
glad
Miss
I.
Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol was in 1962. I think that was the first actual animated Christmas special made for TV. It predates Charlie Brown and Grinch, and Yogi Bear was later on. So good job.
I'm glad that I remembered that I heard that at some point. I knew that there was something about Mr. Magoo being a very early Christmas special. So, wow. Um,
I'm impressed too. Good job.
yeah, I was gonna go with Charlie Brown. If I hadn't done if I didn't have the double dip, I might have gone with that.
Yeah, no worries.
All
And
right.
okay, so you didn't make. Sorry, I had to check something. So you're three away from the million. You have
Hmm.
two lifelines. Still have a 50-50, and you have one more expert or phone a friend, depending how you want to use it. Let's go. 250,000. What is Canada referred to as in the future in the animated 2007 Disney Canada film Meet the Robinsons?
Uh-huh.
Is it known as North Idaho, North Minnesota, North Dakota, or North Montana?
Hmm. I don't remember. I've seen this movie only once,
Fair enough.
many years ago. So I think I need to, I have how many lifelines do I have left? I have a
Only
50-50
two, the
and
50-50, and you have one either phone a friend
expert.
or expert. You can decide how to split it, but it's
Uh,
just two you have.
do I think, would Eli Sansa know this? Probably. He's like a Mr. Animation. So he said that his expertise was 20th century American, but I feel like he would have probably watched this movie. Um, let me go with Sansa first and see what he says.
Okay, you can use your last phone a friend expert. I asked Eli this. He said, North Dakota is the funniest, so I'm leaning towards that, but that's a total guess.
Uh-huh.
So he's not sure, but he's leaning towards C just because it's the funniest
Yeah,
option.
well, that was completely useless to me. So I'm gonna go with 50-50 as my second lifeline. I'm just gonna go
Okay,
for it
so that's
and
your
see how
last
far I
life.
can get into this game.
Your last
Yeah.
lifeline of the game. I got rid of
Whew.
200. It wasn't North Dakota, so good thing to go. It's
Uh-huh.
North Idaho or North Montana. Like I said, since we already have a millionaire, it's best for you to just guess because it makes no sense to walk away.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. And I'm gonna guess with uh man, this really is hard because it's a complete guess. North Idaho, North Montana. Uh I'm gonna go with, my friend Trevor is from Idaho, so I'm gonna say North Idaho is gonna be my answer, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Final answer.
Yeah, final answer. Sorry.
All right, you're going with North Idaho. Your friend is from there. Is it North Idaho? If it's right, you keep going. If it's wrong, it was nice having you. Colorado, your answer is wrong. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Leave it
North
to 30,000.
Montana.
It was North Montana. Like this is seen here. I think even North Montana has been called Canada in years. So yes, you leave it 32,000. Meet the Robinsons is a good
Wow.
film. I recommend. Like I like it a lot. It's on my like top 10 favorite Disney films. I like it really a lot.
Yeah, I
So
remember thinking it was pretty good when I saw it the one time. Man, wow, that's a tough question. That's just
it
like one line in the movie, huh?
it is. That's why it's a 250,000 point question.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's
But
not easy to get to the. Wait, so I got to 250. I was two questions away
two questions
from a
away from that
million. That's
million,
right.
yeah. But
Wow.
it's sadly you got it wrong, so you leave with 32,000. But
It
it
might be it
was
might be the best I've done though in this show because I
maybe
don't think
I
I've
can't remember if you got to 500,000 before or the million. I don't think you got to the
I don't
million,
think so. I
but
definitely not the million, but
maybe
I
the
think
500,000. I can't remember.
this might have been my best performance, and I'm
Well,
a little surprised. I expected it would be my worst, so I guess
and
I'll
you
walk away with that.
and you said you would. The older you get, the less you know. So look at
Yeah,
you.
that's right.
You're doing amazing. Colorado, it was an amazing game. You played masterfully. You leave with 32,000. So sadly, you don't. You're not another winner with the show. But I enjoyed having you. Is there anything you want to say, or how can people find you?
Um, no, I mean, thank you for having me. It's always fun. Thank you for Eli Sansa for being helpful with the questions and then not being helpful later on. And yeah, I mean, people can look me up on Letterboxd. If you search Conrado and you find someone who has a the little avatar is Gomez Adams from the Adams Family movie, then that's me, and you can follow me and look up my reviews and whatever. That's kind of the one social media that I have left. So that's probably, if you're at all interested, how you can find me.
Awesome. And I want to thank you for coming on the show. I want to thank everyone else for watching. Season 11 of the game show is finally over. I had a wonderful time. I want to thank Conrado for coming on the show. I want to thank all our other contestants too, Sean Nasodi, Jonathan North, Stafford Clark, Samantha Cooper, Tune My Heart, Matthew Hecht, Paul Estelle, Darius Asadi, and Zora Catone, who I will, by the time this is published, he'll come out. Zora Catone was the winner. He got the million. So congrats to him for being the millionaire. And a
Congratulations.
big shout out to Eli Sands for the expert. He had to deal with me sending him a bunch of questions every week to answers, and he did amazing at that. And for everyone else who's watching, I enjoyed playing this and stay at it. Will we have a season 12 next year? Who knows? But just keep watching and stay tuned. Take care. Bye.